Did you know your 2000p Washington quarter might be worth way more than you think? Stick around to learn about its value, history, and why it's worth up to $91,370. Let's dive in. First, let's take a look at the Washington quarter itself. This iconic coin, first minted in 1932 to honor the first U.S. President, George Washington, is instantly recognizable. It features a profile of Washington on the front and an eagle on the back, representing American strength and freedom. But what makes the 2000p quarter so special? It's all about a small detail that makes a big difference when it comes to its value. Now you might be wondering, what makes the 2000p Washington quarter stand out? The P mint mark. That means it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. But here's the catch. The 2000p quarter was part of a special issue series with some unique characteristics. While many 2000p quarters were made, there was a printing error in some batches, making the coin much rarer than others. A rare coin with a printing mistake is always a hot commodity among collectors. So, what's this coin really worth? Well, it can vary depending on its condition. A regular 2000p Washington quarter might be worth around 25 cents. But in exceptional condition, this coin can fetch a hefty price. Yes, you heard that right. A 2000p Washington quarter can be worth up to $91,370 if it's in pristine condition, with no scratches, wear, or discoloration. Coins like this are auctioned off to serious collectors, so don't overlook those quarters in your pocket change. So, how do you spot a rare 2000p quarter worth big money? Let's break it down. First, check the mint mark. The P should be clearly visible under the date. Then, examine the coin closely. Look for any noticeable defects or imperfections. Rare error coins often have slight misprints or inconsistencies on the design, which increase their value. If you think you've got one of these rare quarters, don't just keep it in your jar of spare change. You can sell your coin through professional dealers, online auctions, or at a local coin show. Make sure you get it graded by a reputable service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, to maximize its value. Keep in mind that preserving your rare coin in mint condition is key. Use protective holders, keep it away from direct sunlight, and avoid touching it too much. Proper storage can make a huge difference in the value of your coin over time. Now that you know the value of your 2000p Washington quarter, check your collection and make sure you're not sitting on a small fortune. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more coin tips, and share this video with fellow collectors. Who knows? You could be holding on to something worth big money. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep hunting for treasure, one coin at a time. Hey, coin collectors and history buffs! Did you know that a single Washington quarter dollar from 2001 with a P mint mark could be worth a jaw-dropping $95,340? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving into the fascinating history and unbelievable value of the 2001p Washington quarter. Stick around till the end. You don't want to miss the shocking details that make this coin worth big money. Now, before we get into the big bucks, let's take a moment to talk about the Washington quarter itself. This iconic coin, first introduced in 1932, features the image of our first president, George Washington, and has been part of U.S. currency for over 90 years. But it's the 2001p Washington quarter that we're focusing on today. Why? Well, that's where things get interesting. In 2001, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these quarters as part of its standard coin circulation. The P mint mark indicates that it was struck in the Philadelphia Mint. But here's where it gets really exciting. This particular year marked the final year of the 50-state quarters program, a special initiative where the U.S. Mint released a new quarter for each state. So, by 2001, you had a collection of quarters honoring each state from Delaware all the way to New York. It was a big deal, and collectors were going wild. Might seem like just another coin from circulation, but here's the secret that many people don't know. Some of these coins have a rare, almost imperceptible minting flaw that can skyrocket their value. A few of these quarters were struck with an error known as the asterisk double die obverse. Asterisk that means that certain features of George Washington's portrait, like his hair and eyebrows, appear to be doubled due to a malfunction during the minting process. And guess what? If you have one of these rare double-die 2001p Washington quarters in your collection, you could be sitting on a gold mine. The value of this coin has been estimated at a mind-blowing $95,340 in top-tier condition, which is why collectors are going crazy trying to find these rare quarters. Alright, so how do you know if you have one of these rare quarters? It's all about the details. First, look closely at Washington's profile. You'll see a noticeable doubling effect on his hairline and eyebrow. This is the key feature that distinguishes these era coins from regular quarters. Next, examine the date and mint mark. If it's a 2001p quarter, you're in the right ballpark. But remember, the doubling has to be clear enough to be noticeable to the naked eye. If you're into collecting, the 2001p isn't the only Washington quarter that can bring in big bucks. Some other key years and mint marks, like 1932D, 1932S, and 1964 silver quarters, are also worth a lot. But the rarity and era of the 2001p have made it a true standout. So, if you think you've found a 2001p double-die quarter, what should you do next? Well, the best move is to get it professionally graded by a trusted coin grading service. A high-quality grade will make your coin more valuable when it goes up for auction. And when you sell it, be sure to go through a reputable dealer or an online marketplace that specializes in rare coins. So, whether you're just starting out in coin collecting or you're a seasoned pro, the 2001p Washington quarter is one that could make you a serious profit if you know what to look for. Keep your eyes peeled for those rare double-die errors, and you might just be holding a fortune in your hands. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more awesome coin info, and let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin. Until next time, happy collecting! Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered if your old coins are secretly worth a lot of money? Well, today we're diving deep into the 2006p Washington quarter. Is it just a regular coin, or could it be worth a lot more than you think? Stick around till the end, because this coin could be worth over $92, and it might just be hiding in your pocket right now. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the Washington quarter. This coin was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, it's become a classic symbol of American currency. What's interesting is that by the 2000s, the Washington quarter had undergone some changes, but its timeless design, featuring Washington's profile on the obverse, remains iconic. So, what's so special about the 2006p version? Let's find out. In 2006, the U.S. Mint struck billions of Washington quarters, with the P Mint mark indicating it was made at the Philadelphia Mint. But don't be fooled by the large mintage. There's more to this coin than meets the eye. The 2006p Washington quarter is part of a series called the State Quarters Program, which celebrates the unique symbols of each U.S. state. The 2006 coins were released for Nevada, Nebraska, Colorado, and North Dakota. Now, why would a coin like this, one that millions were made, be worth so much? Keep watching, because I'm about to share a crazy coin mystery. Okay, so here's the deal. The 2006p Washington quarter in its regular condition isn't worth much more than 25 cents. However, certain special versions of this coin, like those in pristine uncirculated condition or with unique errors, can fetch quite a bit more. Here's where things get interesting. As of the latest reports, the market value of a perfect 2006p Washington quarter has been rising, getting up to $92.39 or even more in certain auction settings. But what makes these higher-priced coins so special? Well, it all comes down to rarity, condition, and errors. If your 2006p Washington quarter has a rare minting mistake, like a double die or a wrong design, that could skyrocket its value. So, how can you tell if your 2006p Washington quarter is worth more than 25 cents? Let's break it down. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins in mint state, MS, or those graded 65 or higher by a service like PCGS or NGC, can be worth way more than regular circulation coins. Look closely for any signs of misprints or defects. The most valuable errors are usually double dies, where part of the design appears twice. If you find one, it could be worth a lot. A small mistake could make your coin a collector's dream. If you have one in near perfect condition, it could easily hit that $92.39 mark or more. Asterisk. Alright, time to get your magnifying glass out and start checking those quarters. Asterisk. Oh, you think you might have a valuable 2006 P Washington quarter? Where should you sell it? There are several places where you can get top dollar for rare coins. Asterisk. This platform is full of coin collectors, so it's a great place to list your coin. These events bring buyers and sellers together and might get you a higher price. If you want a guaranteed sale, a professional dealer can help you get the value your coin deserves. Asterisk. Make sure to get your coin professionally graded to ensure you're getting the best price. Trust me, it's worth it. Asterisk. As we wrap up, here's something to keep in mind. The 2006 P Washington quarter's value could keep climbing in the coming years. The coin market fluctuates, and as more collectors catch on to the potential value of this coin, prices could rise. Who knows? Maybe the next time you check your change, you'll have a hidden gem worth hundreds. Asterisk. So, there you have it, folks. The 2006 P Washington quarter could be worth more than just face value, and in some cases, it could bring in $92.39 or more. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a chance to discover hidden treasures in your pocket change. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin. Maybe the 2006 P Washington quarter could be your next big score. Asterisk. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! If you're into rare coins, you cannot miss this. Today, we're talking about a coin that is catching the eye of collectors worldwide, the 2014 D Washington quarter dollar. And guess what? This coin is worth big money right now. We're talking about a whopping $98.57 for just one coin. Stick around, because we're about to dive deep into the history, rarity, and why this coin is making waves in the market. First, let's step back in time. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The 2014 D coin we're discussing today is part of the ongoing series, honoring America's first president, and it carries a story in every detail. So, why is the 2014 D so special? The D on the coin stands for the Denver Mint, where this particular batch was struck. The reverse shows Washington's iconic profile, while the obverse features a bold eagle, a symbol of American strength. Now, what makes the 2014 D stand out? Well, while it might look like your standard Washington quarter at first glance, it's the scarcity and condition of these coins that make them a hot commodity. The higher the quality, the higher the price. Minted in billions over the years, most Washington quarters don't go for more than face value. But here's the kicker: some 2014 D quarters, especially those in mint state condition, are selling for up to $98.57 on the market. Can you imagine? That's more than 200 times the face value of just 25 cents. Just take a look at this trend. In recent years, we've seen a surge in demand for well-preserved 2014 D quarters. Why? Because collectors know how rare it is to find these in pristine condition, and they're willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on one. Let's talk condition for a moment. If you're lucky enough to find a 2014 D Washington quarter with high-quality details, no nicks, scratches, or discoloration, you might just have a gem on your hands. These coins are being sold for prices far above what you'd expect, especially on online auction platforms and in coin shops across the country. In fact, some of these coins have been auctioned off for nearly $100, and there's no sign of this demand slowing down anytime soon. So if you've got one of these quarters tucked away in your collection, or maybe in your pocket change, it might be time to take a closer look. And hey, if you're out there hunting for hidden treasure, the 2014 D Washington quarter should be on your radar. you might just stumble upon a coin worth more than you ever imagined. So, what's the current value of a 2014 D Washington quarter? Well, it's sitting at around $98.57 for those in excellent condition. But the market is always changing, and who knows? Tomorrow, it might be worth even more. If you want to learn more about the 2014 D Washington quarter or other rare coins, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. You won't want to miss our next coin hunt. Who knows what treasure we'll uncover next? Remember, folks, one coin could change your financial future. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, your next find could be a game changer. Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered if your pocket change could be worth more than just a few cents? Well, today we're diving into the fascinating world of the 2001 P Washington quarter dollar, a coin that might just have a surprising value waiting for you. That's right, this coin, which is still in circulation today, could be worth a whole lot more than its face value. In fact, if you've got one in your collection, it might be worth as much as $99.54. Stick around as we explore the history, rarity, and current market value of the 2001 P Washington quarter dollar. You won't believe what's hiding in your change jar. First, let's talk a bit about the history of the Washington quarter. This iconic coin has been a part of the American currency system since 1932. It was introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. His portrait, designed by John Flanagan, has been featured on the coin ever since. Now, let's zoom in on the specifically. The P mint mark means this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. But what makes this coin so special? Well, in the world of coin collecting, there are a few factors that can drive a coin's value up: rarity, condition, and, in some cases, unique variations. So, the 2001 P Washington quarter is not a rare coin in itself. It was minted in large numbers, as over 600 million quarters were produced that year. However, there's something that makes it more valuable than your standard quarter: its condition. If you've got a 2001 P Washington quarter that's in, especially one that's been graded as MS67 or higher, it could fetch big money on the market. Coins in mint condition, with no signs of wear, are incredibly sought after by collectors. And here's the jaw-dropping part: the fur is about $99.54. That's right, nearly for a coin that you might have in your change jar. Coins like these are actively being traded in online auctions and coin shows, and the prices can fluctuate depending on demand and rarity. But don't expect to find a coin in this condition just anywhere. It takes time, patience, and a keen eye to spot these gems. Now, let me give you a quick tip on how to if your 2001 P Washington quarter might be worth something special. First, check the condition. Look for coins that are free of scratches, nicks, or any kind of significant wear. A coin in condition, meaning it's never been in circulation, is what you want to find. Second, if it has any unique variations, like a die crack or an unusual minting error, those can also add to its value. Some errors on a 2001 P Washington quarter could push its value up even higher. Coins with, or other unusual features are rare and can be worth thousands of dollars. So always inspect your quarters closely. Another important factor when selling or buying coins is getting them graded. Grading is a professional evaluation of a coin's condition, and it can significantly impact its market value. A coin graded MS67 is going to fetch more than a coin graded MS62. So if you happen to have a sitting in your collection, don't just spend it or throw it in a drawer. It might be time to have it graded and see just how much it's worth. To wrap things up, while the 2001 P Washington quarter isn't necessarily rare, if you've got one in outstanding condition, it's worth checking out. You might just have a valuable piece of history worth $99.54, or even more if it has a unique error. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on all things coins, don't forget to hit that button, give us a thumbs up, and drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin in your change. Thanks for watching, and keep collecting! Today, we're diving deep into a coin you might have in your pocket right now, the 1997 D Washington quarter dollar. You won't believe how much it's worth today, and it's going for big money, up to $85,340. Yes, you heard that right. So, stick around to find out what makes this coin so valuable, how you can tell if your quarter is one of the rare finds, and the history behind this iconic piece of American currency. Now, before you rush to check your change jar, let's take a closer look at the history of the Washington quarter dollar. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate George Washington's 200th birthday. Since then, it has become one of the most beloved and recognizable coins in U.S. history. But the 1997 D? This particular coin is something special. So, why is the 1997 D so valuable? Well, it's all about rarity and condition. Most quarters from 1997 are worth just 25 cents. But if your quarter is in pristine condition or has a rare minting error, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, and those in grades like MS 65 or higher are much more valuable than their lower grade counterparts. An MS 67 1997 D quarter can fetch thousands. But that's not all. Some rare error coins are worth even more. Now, let's talk about that make this quarter so special. Some 1997 D Washington quarters have been found with double strikes, weak strikes, and even missing mint marks. These types of errors can increase the value of your coin exponentially. One could sell for over $80,000, and that's no exaggeration. But don't start celebrating just yet. The condition of the coin and the rarity of the error will determine its exact worth. And this brings us to the hashtag one tip you need to know about checking your 1997 D for value. Here's what you need to do. First, check for any unusual wear or imperfections. Look closely at the design, particularly Washington's face and the details on the eagle's wings. Any noticeable doubling or a strange mint mark could be the key to unlocking its value. Now, if you find a coin with a double mint mark or an off-center strike, that's a rare error coin you'll want to get professionally appraised. These are the coins that make collectors lose their minds and gain big cash. So, how can you cash in on this incredible discovery? Take your coin to a professional numismatist or a trusted appraiser. They can help you figure out if your 1997 D is worth the big bucks or if it's just another regular quarter. Don't forget, if you're serious about selling, online auction sites like eBay, or even specialized coin dealers, are your go-to spots for cashing in on rare quarters. You might just find someone willing to pay top dollar for your coin. Before you go rushing to search through your change jar, remember, not all 1997 D quarters are going to make you a millionaire. But if you get lucky, you might just have one of the rare error coins that could bring in big money. Who knows? The next quarter you pick up could be worth more than your whole pocket change collection combined. Thanks for tuning in, folks. If you found this info helpful, be sure to hit that for more insider tips on coin collecting and the hidden treasures in your pocket. You never know what gem you might find next. Until next time, happy hunting. Today, we've got something exciting, rare, and potentially very valuable to talk about. That's right. This coin, minted in 1999, is a key player in the world of numismatics, and it might just be worth way more than you think. If you've got one of these in your collection, or even in your pocket change, you could be holding on to something worth big money. But before we dive into the shocking value of this quarter, let's first explore its history. How did this little coin become so special? The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It has since become one of the most iconic coins in the U.S. mint's history. But the 1999 P? Well, that's when things start to get interesting. Let me explain why this year stands out. 1999 was a monumental year for the U.S. Mint. Why? Because it was the beginning of a series that honored each of the 50 U.S. states with unique designs on the reverse of the quarter. But if you think all quarters from this year are special, think again. The 1999 P Washington quarter was minted with the regular design on the reverse. While most of the quarters from this year aren't too rare, there's one important detail you'll want to look out for. That's right, folks. The 1999p Washington $quarter coin has some fascinating quirks, and one in particular makes it stand out in the world of numismatics. You see, in 1999, there were a number of quirks that make certain 1999p quarters incredibly valuable. Whether it's because of die cracks, double strikes, or missing mint marks, some of these errors can make this coin worth a whole lot more than face value. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Today, the current of a 1999p Washington quarter is that's right, for just one quarter, almost $90. But why is it so high? Well, these values are driven by a combination of factors: rarity, minting errors, and demand from collectors. But remember, not every 1999p is worth that much. The key is finding one with the right kind of error or in near-perfect condition. Coins with minting errors, like doubled die or off-center strikes, can fetch some jaw-dropping prices at auctions. Now, before you go digging through your change, let me give you some tips on how to spot a valuable 1999p quarter. First, you'll want to check the edge and face of the coin for any unusual marks or errors. A doubled die can make a coin appear blurry or more pronounced. A misaligned die will create a unique offset image. And don't forget to look for die cracks along the design. So if you think you've found one, the next step is to get it by a professional numismatist. This ensures that you know the exact value of your coin, and whether it's worth that big money we're talking about. And here's the tea: rare coins like this don't just sit in your pocket forever. The longer you wait to sell or grade them, the higher the chances someone else could snatch up that hidden treasure. So, if you've got a 1999p Washington quarter hanging around, it's time to take action. To recap, they might not seem like anything special at first glance, but with the right conditions and errors, it could be worth a lot more than you think. And with the current value of $89.74, it could be a coin worth adding to your collection, or selling for some serious cash. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that so you never miss out on more coin collecting tips and hidden treasures. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting!